As cliche as it sounds, systems thinking was the reason that I came to RC4, and also the diversity of students that I would meet here. Beyond that, I think student life has been amazing, meeting new friends from different majors and so on, which has really helped to reinforce the idea of interdisciplinary learning even outside classrooms.
There's a stereotype going on where it says RC4 students are mostly from engineering and computing, and I thought I'll be able to meet like-minded individuals here.
Initially, systems thinking and system dynamics modeling was thought to be quantitative, it is difficult, it is math-oriented, etc. At RC4, we try to do the math without people seeing the math. Right? It is all hidden. And over time, I think everything has evened out pretty well. I understand that RC4 is now one of the most sought after colleges in university town.
I think I still remember quite fondly my year 1 days because I really look back and appreciate the spontaneity that came along with community, living, especially with the lifting of COVID restrictions. So things like spontaneous midnight suppers or drives.
When I was in year 1 to year 3, and maybe sometimes now as well, we used to have late night dodgeball sessions from 11 p.m. to maybe even until the sun rises on Thursday nights. Yeah, so I thought that the amount of fun that we had during those nights were worth the lack of sleep.
If I had to think about some of the core memories, right, it's like 10 a.m. my friend will be at my door knocking to wake me up before the 10:30 breakfast service ends. Yeah, so I think those experiences, you'll only be able to experience this kind of thing in RC.
Like what John has mentioned, right, we stay together, you have fun together, you study together, you play together and whatnot. So I think that is where all the bonds are created and made.
So Leo's Angel Water periods started off wild and went quite crazy. I think after we did that, I think the profs kind of stepped in and said you all need to calm down a little bit. And someone took Howie's room to the Yale NUS green and set it up exactly how it was. So when he saw it, he was like, oh, somebody moved their room over there. He didn't think anything about it. Then when he got back to his room, he was like, where is my bed? Where is everything? Yeah.
I think one moment that really defined the RC4's period was during RC4's orientation program. So the orientation program is really where everybody gets to interact and mingle with each other, and everybody's so open and lively, and that really showcases to me how supportive and intertwined everybody is with each other.
I remember one night I was out doing my essay with a bunch of friends in the lounge, and one of my friend's laptop kind of broke down. And then this engineer just whipped out his toolbox and tried looking at the motherboard. And then I was just reminded of how this RC, or at least when I was in year 1, it was filled with engineers and they all trying to solve your problems.
I think one aspect of RC4 life that a lot of people won't know is that I think they assumed a lot because of system thinking that it was a very engineering-based residential college, which is not true. A lot of the arts is also here, everything from making your own band, becoming part of a few gaming clubs, and really it's cool because you expand a lot of what your niches would be in terms of hobbies, interests, and I think it's something a lot of people kind of forget.
I feel like RC4 to me has been very supportive, and the community here has been very wholesome because I know that there's a huge support group behind me whenever I meet tough times in university.
When I was in year 1, Sem 1, I was doing CS Satanas, which is notoriously not a great mod. And I was spending I think I spent 3 hours doing this one programming question. And then my CS senior walked in and I asked her for help and she solved it in 10 minutes flat. That sticks with me to this day, that help is available if you seek it.
I think when you come to uni, everyone kind of tells you that wow, it's so life-changing, and you think, yeah, right, they're probably just exaggerating. But I can't imagine my life without some of the people that I've met at RC4. And I'm just so proud at how it has really become a beacon of friendship and camaraderie amongst all these students. I think that's great. Yeah.